Alright, hey guys, welcome. This is going to be a very simple and quick review and breakdown of whatever I can find in the Motherbox Origins. I know a lot of you are digging up stuff and probably seeing a lot more things that I am, so I'll be really glad to know your thoughts at the end of this. We gotta go as high resolution as possible for this particular one because it's going to be a little bit tricky, and we're going to slow down the playback speed to 0.25 just to make sure that we can get the most out of it. And trust me, there's just so much encrypted in this that it has been pretty insane. So first things first is that of course we see we know that this is a mother box, which is what's being used to tell the story. And you see, the thing about the mother box is the fact that there's three of them. There's going to be three separate mother boxes, and we know the league has 6 people. But each mother box has 6 sides. So if there's 3 mother boxes, there's going to be what, 18 sides. So there's actually 18 different characters on these mother boxes, but we have only seen 6 of them. And you can tell clearly that they've been separated into particular mother boxes because when we get the first shot of Cyborg firing out his laser from his eye, this one. So we see Cyborg, first of all, his body is lit up red, and we can tell that the red signifies some kind of damage that has been done to the character, and most likely it's fatal damage. So we get this red light, and what's annoying, of course, we get the other Easter eggs of his what do you call this, the football accident. And then I see like a wheel there. I'm not sure what exactly the wheel signifies, like specifically, but you get to see a few other like cool details over here. You get in this shot, it's a little bit clearer. So right above him, there's like some kind of I don't know. It looks like some kind of engine symbol as well. So Cyborg's one has felt a little bit encrypted to me. I'm not very sure what it is yet because I've not seen Cyborg's origin story in particular. So I'm not really sure what all these little bits and pieces are. But they are definitely relating to Cyborg. In particular, so that's why it's here. So here we can actually get to see Cyborg's extra limbs, which is his extra arms that he'll be having, most likely in the nightmare sequence, in the future sequence, or something like that. And on the far right edge here, you see a heart, and I think it's Dr. Poison's mask. And these are things that are related to Wonder Woman, which we will see when the Wonder Woman frame shows up. So we know Cyborg's on one side and Wonder Woman's on the other side. And here's when you get Cyborg firing the laser out of his eye, and the laser is going to go towards Batman. And as you can see on the upper right side, you can see, I don't know, it looks like a woman figure, more sleek. The body is a lot more sleek. There's not much armor to the body, but the arms look like they're tied or something like that. And I don't know. It could be what female characters do we have that could be a hero? We know Mera. We know Mera. It definitely can't be Iris. I don't think Iris will be here, unless they are including the regular human characters, meaning the non-superhero ones. So there could be Lois. There could be Martha. There could be so many other people if that was the case. So we can go over that possibility, but on the far right there, it is definitely someone else. And below there, while we can't clearly see in this frame, it's a little bit tricky, but there's someone below Batman as well. So this is Batman's cube. Cyborg's on a cube with Wonder Woman. This is Batman's cube. You see the pearls from when Martha gets shot. Martha dies. That's the Wayne's grave. And I'm not exactly sure what this is in particular, but it looks like this is all Batman's elements. So you can see the a slightly brighter shot here. You can actually see in the frame of a second on the far right, there's a Joker card here. There is, I think, I'm not sure what this is in particular, but this is of course the bat signal. There's the Wayne building towers, the gun that killed Martha, the pearls. So there's a few different things going on. Yeah, there's some kind of a planet-like thing up there. I'm not exactly sure what that is in particular, but yeah, these are all Batman's elements, and the lightning strikes. It's really cool. You get to see most of it, so it's really nice. And then here we go to the next one. Okay, there's a little word justice there at the feet of Batman. Now we get to see Nora Allen's grave, and this is the what do you call this? A microscope, obviously, because Barry Allen is first and foremost a forensic scientist, and that's where he gets involved in the accident that turns him into the Flash. So what we can see him standing in front of is some sort of a a clock symbol. Those are the Roman numbers up to 12, and you can see his head is between 11 and 12, which means he's gonna. I feel it's a symbol of him just rewinding time. And then the top right there is a sundial, so you get to see all the planets here. Every planet is here, including, and then there's a sundial. So here he's also stepping on what looks like a whirlpool, which may signify, the galaxy. So he has some sort of ability to traverse through the multiverse, which is the reason why we probably see him in the Flash TV series, in during the Crisis of Infinite Earths. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's just opening the other possibilities for Barry Allen. But other than that, everything else here seems quite straightforward. The prison bars here represent the fact that his dad is in prison. So I think I understand Flash a lot more. I'm not sure what this is though. On the far right hand side, I'm not sure what that is in particular, but I'm pretty sure we'll figure that out eventually. So we can see that he's turning the gears of time. So that's pretty very nice, beautiful symbolism there. So now, as we transition through this cube in particular, we are going to see what looks like Wonder Woman, right? Yeah, okay, it's gonna see what looks like. Sorry, this is Aquaman. Yeah, okay, so this is Aquaman. And for Aquaman, of course, we get to see what looks like the Kraken symbolism. He's a drunkard, so there's like an alcohol bottle there, whiskey or whatever. And then there's a trident that he's going to have. This is his. It's not really a trident. It's a pitchfork, right? Because the trident has trees. But anyway, it's a pitchfork that's I don't know if it's his mother's or King Atlan's, but he has a hold of that. And then of course this is Atlantis, which is he sits on the throne of Atlantis. So that's Aquaman for you, and this magnificent capture of Aquaman's stature as the king of Atlantis. Is amazing. Then you get to see some kind of broken vase. I'm not exactly sure what that signifies, but it probably has some deeper meaning to it. Now we're going through another quick transition here, and this is clearly Superman. We get to see the Superman symbol, the tornado that changed his life. Caused the death of his father. The bus crash, the world engine, of course. Yeah, okay, this is just some cool stuff going on here. And then you get to see that there's like little blocks moving on his the side of his chest where his heart is, and there's a crack in it, which means he's gonna get pierced, and that's what's gonna cause him a fatal wound, which is why there's a light behind him. This is my theory on why Cyborg doesn't have a light behind him, because Cyborg gets wounded but he doesn't die, but Superman gets wounded and he dies, which is why there's a crack in his mother box side of it, which is what the back is representing. I think this is Krypton. I'm not exactly sure what whether it has any other deeper meaning to it, but it looks like Krypton to me. And then everything else I think is pretty straightforward. There's like a kind of interesting looking spear here. This is the spear, the kryptonite spear that was used to pierce him, which eventually ended up being the cause of his death. So that's pretty cool. That's Superman, and now we are kind of transitioning, through this box. I think to another box, as you can see, it's past the second box, and we're coming to this third box. And in the third box, we come back to Wonder Woman. So Superman is in another box altogether, because we got a frame cut from Aquaman to Superman, and he ends up in a completely different mother box. So we come back 2 frames to this box. I mean, 2 boxes to this, and then on the left hand side of Wonder Woman, we know there's a cyborg there, but this is Wonder Woman. And the way we transition to Wonder Woman is that there's all these red flash of lights. It's not Cyborg's laser. There's so many different red flashes of lights, and I'm not sure what that exactly symbolizes, but looking at the way the beams are being shown, it could be, it could be dark side, omega beams. It could be Superman's beams, under the influence of the anti-life equation. I mean, there are so many people with laser abilities. If you go through the DC lore, it's pretty crazy. That's probably Dr. Poison's mask there. And then I think what you can see behind is kind of the spoils of war, and then the Amazonian. And then there's the heart here, which is very, very significant. I'm pretty sure that this probably means, like her heart was broken because of Steve Trevor's death, but I could be wrong, because this is a very significant lightning bolt, which means it's Zeus's lightning. So there's something significant about something that happens to her to do with Zeus's lightning. So here we get like a cool little cap. I'm not really sure what. Up there is Steve Trevor's watch. Not sure why there's a cap in particular here. So this one's a little bit mysterious to me. I find some of these symbols not so understandable or relatable, but I'm pretty sure they all have something very unique to do. So here you can see little cubes moving on the top of her right shoulder, similar to what we saw on Superman's chest. So once we get out of this frame, you're going to see that there's going to be a pierce, a large something is going to pierce her on the right shoulder, probably split her body down the path of her right arm. And as you can see, this is probably the camera that shot the photo of her in the World War. And this, I don't know, I think this is maybe Steppenwolf or Ares. Is that Ares' symbol? I think it's maybe Ares' symbol. The helm is Ares' symbol. So it's very Ares driven. And then now you see the light behind her, which means that she's gonna die. So I think you kind of understand that Wonder Woman has to die because she's not there in the Nightmare sequence, which means she's either locked up somewhere, which is extremely difficult to do to lock up a Wonder Woman, or she's dead, which probably is easier for Darkseid. So now we have this very quick and smooth transition here, and then we come and we can see what is clearly the Martian Manhunter logo. So very nice, Zack. And then we even get to see a little bit of a face here. I'm not sure if this is his face in particular, or it's one of the many faces that he takes a form of, because we clearly know he's a man of many faces, and in this story in particular, we know he's going to appear as General Swanwick and Martha Kent. We don't know what else he's going to come out as, but it's very cool that we get to see a little face here, and this is clearly Martian Manhunter's symbol. The X is stretched out of the circle. That's a little bit unorthodox, but still pretty cool. So we get to move very carefully past that, and then as we transition back here, we see Superman symbol. So we know Martian Manhunter is on one side of the Superman's mother box cube. So here's my theory, right? My theory is that there's one cube for all of the people who are humans. So Batman is going to be on the human cube. And then there's one symbol for all those people who are from Earth, but they are super powered, which means Cyborg, Wonder Woman. So they're going to be on that cube, and this is the cube of the aliens, like Superman. What do you call this? Martian Manhunter. There may be a Green Lantern on one of the sides, but I believe that that's the possible. So as you can see here, this is Wonder Woman's cube. You can see the Ares symbol clearly being captured. So these are all the superpowered individuals, but from Earth. And on the left here is probably Batman, which is all the regular human beings from Earth. So it is possible that there is Martha, there's Lois Lane, there is an Iris West, and then maybe there's two more people to represent the humans that encompass, a race of heroes, modern day heroes. They may not necessarily be in the fight, but they're still heroes in their own way because they fight the good fight. They have other ways of helping out the heroes to achieve their goals. Even be it moral support from Martha Kent, it's very, very important in a hero's journey to have moral support. I mean, come on. So these are the humans, these are the aliens, and these are the demigods sort of characters. And so we're going to definitely have 18 characters in total, and that's kind of my idea of the symbolism. What a song, what an emotional a way to take this. It's so beautiful, it's so creative, so artistic, and I love it. And I can't wait for it. I hope you guys are hyped. The hype is insane right now. I'm going to be breaking down so many things once the actual film comes out. But man, Zach's just dropping teasers like this because he knows we love this stuff, right? It's just crazy. So yeah, that's it. That's it from me, guys, for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys soon. Adios, guys. Adios.